Welcome to Created by MSC, which is me. And today I'm going to be, I would look cuter, but I don't feel like it because all I'm doing today is I'm going to be cutting out tons of patterns. So my husband and I are going to FanX, which if you don't know what FanX is, it's basically Comic-Con. It's just, FanX happens in Utah and a couple of other places, and states, I mean. So anyway, I'm going to be cutting out a bunch of patterns today, but also an update. Ever since last video, my first video, I now have a microphone, so hopefully you can hear me a bit better, that I can stand a bit further. It is still wired, because it was cheaper. And also I do have a camera, which is so awesome. That was given to me by my mother-in-law, so thank you so much, Taryn, I love you. So that's super exciting. I'm sorry if the lighting's a little bit off. The sun is setting, and so I'm using my overhead light and my ring light, and so it might look a little wonky. But anyway, basically, I'm creating these for mine because we went to Disney. I went to Disney for the first time a couple months ago. It was my husband's second or third time, but we got Jedi lightsabers. We're big fans of Star Wars, and so we'd like to show off our lightsabers at FanX and cosplay as Jedi. And so that is the theme of this video, is a cosplay. But it's still related to sewing because I'm sewing my husband's costume. His is, he's going for more of a High Republic look, so lots of like flowing clothing with gold detailing, because that's what his lightsaber hilt is. Mine, I'm going for more of a scrapper look, because mine is the elemental nature one, and so I felt like a kind of scrapper Jedi would look a little bit better. For my husband Braden's costume, or cosplay, however you want to say it, is just going to be like basic robe, pants, the shirt that goes underneath, belt, and so that is what I'm cutting out today. I just need to cut out his, that way I can start cutting into the fabric that we got for him, which I thrifted, but I can show you that too. Oh my gosh. I also got an ironing board. So exciting! I did get this iron. I got it at my thrift store for 10 bucks. So that was so good. I'm so glad that I could find that. So anyway, this was also the fabric that I got for my husband Braden. I literally just thrifted it. They're sheets. I believe they're a cotton polyester blend. And so I washed them, and then we're gonna cut into them. And I hope that I have enough fabric. These are all like right next to each other, which was like perfect because I feel like these literally were the colors that I was looking for whenever I went to find them. And so I was like, it's meant to be. I felt blessed, you know? And so anyway, hashtag blessed. Okay, let me give you the timeline. The timeline is that today, God, I don't have my watch on right now. Today is about 2.5 weeks from FanX. So I do have time, but also I do have a full-time 40-hour job that I do on top of it. So most of my work, it gets done on the weekends or at night if I have energy or time and don't have other plans. So yes, that's my update. That's what I'm going to be doing tonight, is just cutting out all of those. So I'm going to go ham and get a lot done and go from there. I do apologize for this video being so late and so after the last video that I released. There's just, yeah, I've been sick, I've been busy, I've been getting material with my microphone and my ironing board and my, so anyway, I do apologize that it's been forever. Hopefully from here on, now that I have a lot of my equipment, will be good and be able to get content out more regularly, which by the way is I am planning on hopefully doing about once a month, so for the time being, until I can getting more hang of it, because I don't know, I have never done this before. I haven't tried videos. I'm not an editor, so editing my videos, doing audio and all of that is all new to me. So we're all learning it together. So I'll stop yapping and start actually doing things. So see you back here whenever hopefully I went ham and am done taping things together. Bye! When I'm looking at it, most patterns, most patterns, you can cut off this edge and this top edge. And then you just tape them together. Sorry. Let me just tell you how to do every single pattern that's ever been made. So, I really am just talking because I don't know, I hate taping together patterns. So, anyway, I'll start actually doing stuff now, even though I really don't want to. Okay. Okay. I'll see you back whenever I get this one done. It's just that one was like over 100 pages to print out. Oh. Like, why? Oh my gosh. I'm really worried about that one because I'm worried that I don't have enough fabric. And then I'm scared. You know? Sorry. I'll please down. I'm being dangerous. Oh my gosh, sorry. So anyway. I'll start doing this. Okay. See you whenever they're taped together. Hopefully. So, I did cut out one, tape together, and it was the easiest one because it was only like 20 sheets. So, anyway, I'm going to run to Walmart because I have a Walmart that's like a 2-minute walk away from me. My husband has the car tonight. So I'm going to walk to Walmart and I'm going to get myself a little energy drink because I can feel my eyes drooping. And probably gonna eat some dinner too because I only had a granola bar and ramen today, so yep, that's the plan. I'm proud of myself for doing this, so I'll update you soon. That was a good one. So, oh, my animals. This is usually what it looks like when I write one. Sorry. Oh my gosh, that probably did not help. I am not feeling sick anymore, but the cough is still lingering. What I was gonna say is usually what it looks like whenever I'm on the floor cutting out patterns or taping them together. So Anya was outside for a little bit on the balcony, not just outside. We're on the second floor, and she can't get down. They're wearing and anyway, energy drink has been acquired, and I'm making soup. I'm making baked potato soup. So anyway, we're doing good. I haven't done any more of taping the pattern together yet, but I'm sorry. Girl, sit. Stay down. Oh, that's my timer. Okay, I gotta go. Betsy, wait, please, out. Betsy, out, baby. Excuse me. You're on my microphone. Please, out. Out. Betsy, out, baby. Out. Girl, thanks. Oh my gosh, I'm trapped. Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop! Alexa, stop! Holy romance, am I right? Come on. My soup looks really good. Hey girl, if I'm holding in frame. My camera doesn't have a flip around screen. So I can't really see what I'm showing you. I actually don't think I'm in frame even. To further prove my point, I bet I literally was like the adults in Charlie Brown, where you can't see them, the heads of them, right? There's another show like that too. But anyway, my soup looks really good and I'm gonna eat it now. And then I promise I'll continue to cut out and tape together. Or tape together, then cut out. Got them. Yeah. Okay everyone, I finished this one too. Here it is. It's only hours later. Okay. Anyways, we're good. We finally did it. It only took so many hours. This is the last one. And so tomorrow I will size, braid it in it, and then cut out the pieces and start cutting it into the fabric. And also, I realized that I changed my shirt. It's the same night, but I still have a bunch of bacon grease left whenever I was making my bacon for my potato soup. So, anyway, finally, this is the worst part. I hate this part so much. So anyway, glad to be done. Yes.
You got a med degree for that?
Okay. We close the door too because that was so loud, and I'm sure you could hear it. That was dangerous. Yeah, this is the next day actually. And I have taped together all 3 patterns, which I believe I told you last night. And it's the robe, the tunic, and the pants. And so, excuse me, I just measured Brayden, and so I'm gonna be cutting out his size, and then I'll be cutting into the fabric as well. So, exciting! This is whenever it starts to get more exciting because it's actually getting closer to sewing, which is the best part. So after measuring Brayden, he is a 42 ouncing, but I think for where we want it to hit, I'm gonna do just to a 40, which means I'm gonna add 3 inches to it. So I'm gonna cut along this line that's kind of already in the pattern, and that I don't think that'll mess up where we want it to lay. And the materials that I have for this is printer paper, my tape, a pencil, and then my rulers. I have a straight ruler as well as this kind of curved one, since it is kind of going in like that. So we'll tape these together and then we'll tape onto the actual pattern piece. I'm going to take this bottom piece, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this ruler here and I'm going to match across here and then vertically here for the grain line. I'm going to go with the grain line. So I'm going to match it up horizontally, and then I'm going to match it up along this grain line. And then that'll also give me the amount if I match it up here. So right here I have it at the 6, and then if I go down the 3 inches, I'll match it up there too. And that'll be probably the easiest way to do it. So once that's lined up, then I'm going to take those pieces down here on the bottom piece. this curve. I have to curve it like this actually. I'm trying to find the best way where it evens out the most. And I'm going to trace that. See where my line and then just make sure that it's even here too. I'm leaning up around this point right here on this side too, and then it kind of evens out along that line up there. So just trace that down. So then I'll cut my new line. You know what's actually so funny about this right here is that I recorded this literally 2 seconds ago and my head was not even in the frame. So again, I looked like the parents from Charlie Brown. So anyway, we're all done with the pieces, with the fabric, and so now we're gonna sew them together, and I'm gonna start with the pants because the pants look easiest. And they're the ones I was most curious about and most excited about the construction of. So we're gonna do that, and then I'll probably be done for tonight because I'm gonna play some Baldur's Gate 3 with my husband, and we're gonna have a grand old time and have so much fun. And we're doing an honor mode run. It's a video game if no one knows what I'm talking about. Best video game of all time, in my opinion. Anyway, we're doing an honor mode run, and we're super close. So we just have to do, we're in the 3rd act, we have to defeat Orin, Gortash, and the Elder Brain. So, feeling pretty cool. And then I'm gonna get my golden dice in. So anyway, enough about that, let's talk about sewing. Okay, so this whole pattern that I'm using for Brayden's Jedi costume is a bundle. It came all together. So anyway, I'm gonna talk about this construction because I think it's really cool. After that, I'll probably just do my own thing because obviously I'd like you to support small businesses, and they spend a lot of time and effort making this pattern, and this is not a tutorial for how to do it, it's just me using the pattern. So let me just explain this to you quick. So let me have both hands. Basically how it works is that I'll sew down this way, and then I'll sew down this back crotch will be connected, and then you literally just sew from one bottom inseam all the way to the crotch and the crotch down. Like that's one continuous line, which I think is amazing. That's genius. So I'm super excited. It's gonna be so fast. I'm also, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I am lining this. So basically I'm just gonna do it twice and put the pants inside of each other with the raw edges, basically the raw edges. So that they look nice on the inside and nice on the outside. And since it's a white cream color, I just didn't want people to be like seeing things, you know? So anyway, I'm doing that. I'm just so excited. So let's do it. It's not even the next day, it's like 2 days later, but today I'm going to be doing the pants because, spoiler, I didn't do them the other night. So I'm going to be doing that, and we'll see what else I get done because I have a couple things that I'm doing tonight. I have some friends coming over, so here we go. There we go. That way it looks a little bit nicer. I've sewn and zigzag stitched along both sides. My serger's broken, or else I would have serged it. But anyway, now what I believe is I'm supposed to take it like this and like open it up, and see there's the 2 pant legs. So that is like so cool to me. I've never seen that. And so anyway, I'm going to then take this is the crotch seams and then these are like inseams. And so basically I'm gonna nest it, which nesting, let me bring it up closer. It means that I'm gonna take this one edge and put it this way, take this other edge and put it that way. It's kind of a quilting technique. That way that lays nice and flat whenever I sew over it. So basically then what it says to do is literally pin all along these legs on either side, and then I'll have a pant. And then I'll put the other pant inside this pant with these little edges, raw edges facing each other. That way they're nice on the inside and outside. And then we'll attach the waistband and we'll be good. We have something that resembles pants. My little twist sticking out of my sock. Don't mind me. But also look how cute my socks are. They're so cute. Anyway, now we have these pants. I'm gonna put them inside each other. Let me show you. This one. Right side out. And then this one not. Okay, perfect, yes. This is the front, perfect. What did I say this one again? Yeah, the front. Okay, so then I'm gonna stuff this leg in there. So the fronts match up with fronts and the backs match up with the backs. Okay, take this leg. Yay! Anyway, now it's time to first of all make sure that these fit right in, and then put on the waist and hem them, and they'll be good. The waist is literally just gathered, so it'll just be gathered, and then this will probably just iron up. It'll be good. Okay, guys. So today, it's a couple days later. I made this other piece, and it goes on actually like this. It's like a harness kind of thing, a vest, harness, whatever you want to call it. It goes over my head, and my arm goes through here and over this part, and then it has this pocket. So really, let's see how many days I have. Tonight, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, possibly Monday, Tuesday, but really I have Wednesday, and then Thursday I'll be at FanX. I'll get home at 9 p.m. So I could do stuff then, totally could do stuff then. We'll see if I need to. Hopefully I don't, but we'll see. Anyway, so that's the update. I'm gonna lock in now, really get stuff done, and I'll give you an update of how much I get done at the end of the night. So we'll see. I'm taking a break for dinner, and I just had to show you how amazing it freaking looks. Now you can appreciate it. Ooh, does that not look so good? I know. Don't mind my outfit also. I'm sewing. So, yep, I'm gonna eat and then I'm gonna keep grinding. It's the end of the night. I'm gonna go to bed soon, and I got the pants done, finally. It's literally been days. I also got the tunic done, and so I'll show you guys what both of those items look like. Together there you can start to get the vision of what Fredo's gonna look like. So, let me show you. So, ignore my outfit, please. Hopefully you can see my head actually. And if you can't, sorry. Okay. Hopefully you can see my head. Anyway, this is the tunic. And it goes like this. Then, pants are underneath actually. Sorry, imagine this. And also imagine that it's on Brayden, because this is not my outfit.
Oh, I killed one. Guys, you got 5.
You can probably hear him. Okay. And this probably looks really stupid actually. Because of this hanger, but I promise it'll look good. Let me take off this stupid hanger. So imagine this. Okay. Imagine I actually have these on, because I actually don't fit mine past my hips, so. see. Hopefully that actually looks pretty good. Anyway, I haven't hemmed, I guess it would be hemmed. I hemmed the bottom, and I hemmed the cuff. It's just too late for that. And anyway, this waistband took me forever. It actually took me years. And I could have done better on it, but I didn't. And this is as good as the tunic is gonna get. I started just not finishing edges because I just need this to get done, and it's only gonna be worn for one day. So if he wants to wear it again for another thing, then I'll finish the edges. But that's it for tonight. Tomorrow's Friday, and hopefully I'll finish the robe. I will finish the robe actually. I'm gonna tell myself I'm gonna finish the robe because I'm also gonna get home early from work. And then I'll finish the tunic, the cuffs, and I'll finish the robe. And then that'll be it for Brayden's outfit. And then I'll start on my pants too. Hopefully I can finish those on Saturday and Sunday. And any other things that I want to add to my outfit. I am done. Thank goodness. Okay, well, I haven't finished the pants. And it's because they're humongous. So I was almost done with them. And then I realized whenever I it's supposed to be a tight waistband on the front and then elasticated in the back. And so even with the elastic in the back, they are still so big. Like I've tightened the elastic to the point where it just looks weird. And anyway, they're humongous on me. And I don't know why. I like double, triple checked the size, I promise. I had Brayden measure my size too. I'm so confused. So anyway, I'm going to fix those pants. I don't have time to fix them before FanX because it is Wednesday night. And that realization with the pants happened yesterday night. And I had my parents coming into town, so I had to clean my house. I was working today. I was working 10-hour shifts Monday and Tuesday. So anyway, I haven't had time. There's no time to fix them, which is disappointing. But I'll just maybe make that a later video. I'm feeling pretty defeated with them right now. So anyway, oh, what it was. The inseam has a gusset, and that wouldn't really fix. Like, it's around my waist. And so fixing the inseam would just like make the crotch tighter. So the outseam is where it would have to be, but also that's like where all of the pockets attach. So then pulling that in will pull in the pockets and the knee patches, and then it just won't look good and the pockets will be small, and then I'll have like a wide. Anyway, so I just have to unpick it all and cut the size down to the actual sizes. I need to figure that out, and then I can redo them. So maybe I'll make that a later video just because I really need to take a break from them. I had like a mental breakdown with the pants. So anyway, I also had to bust out this machine, this little bad boy right here, for it because the material on that bad boy, goodness gracious. My machine, this one in the back, was doing fine. But then I have no idea what's happening. The tension on the bobbin. I'm also just not very familiar with this machine. All through college, with my sewing, I did not sew in this machine, but I sewed on a very simple machine, and so I have no idea. The like most high-tech machine I've used is the machine at school, is the Bernina, and that even like I had to take a sewing machine test to know how it works and know the different buttons and everything. So whatever, I'm not wearing those pants. But anyway, so I went to my thrift stores today and I got a bunch of flowy clothing because I've said this a million times, I'm going for a custom vibe, but I'm also going for what I also wanted to say and forgot to mention, as my colors are like green and brown. So it's also going to be like a Leia on Endor kind of vibe. Maybe I can put a picture of her in her little camo. She looks so cute. Anyway, that's the thing I'm going for. I tried it on tonight. I still need to wash the clothing, and it actually looks pretty good. So, let's do my own horn. But honestly, for literally thrifting it, hours ago. It looks pretty good. So Brayden's definitely looks better because his was like an actual pattern. Mine was like very scrubbed together, which is the look I was going for, but it definitely turned out differently than how I envisioned originally. So Brayden was an actual pattern, so that's why his like looks like official, you know, and you'll see. But anyway, so Comic-Con's tomorrow. I'm so excited, and I'll get some footage of it and have so much fun, and then you'll get a little reveal at the end. And the pants, unfortunately, if I have any footage of the pants, you won't see it. Unless I'm like, oh, that was a good tip. But we'll see if I have any good tips. Anyway, I'll stop talking your ears off. I feel like I've just been talking this whole project and not sewing. And that's disappointing. I actually filmed a ton of footage with my pants. Well, I'll just have to do it again, but that's okay. Yes, but anyway. Yep. I just feel like there's other things I want to tell you, but I can't remember. And that's why I haven't said goodbye yet. Nope, that's all. That's all, folks. So anyway. Have a good night. See you at Comic-Con. I'm actually so stoked for Comic-Con. I just want some D&D dice. The air is going. We just got our air fixed today. So great. Our AC. Alright. Our filter was crazy. So anyway, we switched that out. And anyway, so the house is feeling so good. Anyway, now that I'm just telling you about my life and it's not about sewing anymore, I should probably just stop talking and go to bed. So, good night everyone. I hope you sleep well, and you'll see me at Comic-Con tomorrow. I'm so excited. Okay, so bye. Good night. I'm gonna take out my basting stitches. I could do this with a seam ripper, but I'm a tailor and I have to undo and redo stitches all day long. That's literally my job, okay? Alterations is literally just taking out seams and redoing them. So, what I do is I have this right here. You can get these on Amazon. I forget what they're called. But anyway, it makes it so nice. I mean, obviously, you need to make sure it's sharp. Like, if it's not sharp, replace it. And I think it comes in a pack of like 100, okay? And so, anyway, makes it super fast. Like, that was amazing. So anyway, tips and tricks. Yeah, okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure. Sometimes I do that instead of sewing first and then having to unpick it. I try to pin it where the basting and sewing seams would be. That way I can see if I am actually doing it correctly. So yeah, that seems like that's correct.
Fearless now as I was then. Like the stunt guys just made you feel like you could do anything, and we were so well trained, and they would rehearse you through all these stunt sequences. I just had no fear about it at all. But now I don't know if I would be as fearless as I was then.
Well, I sometimes get asked, would you go back and be in me again? And I think, you know, there was the helmet which weighed 10 pounds, the boots which made 12 pounds, the costume, and then the chainmail, and the armor, and that's a total of 80 pounds.
Did you see me just eat it coming up those stairs?
It's a good time to shift over to some fan questions.
Oh, heck yeah, this is about you.
Yeah.